Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 5, Chapter 29, the previous birth of Shankachuda in the Shiva Puran. Vakratuna Mahakaya Suryakuti Samarpa Niraveganam Gurya Sarvakaya Mekadantaya Vidma Vakratuna. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sanat Kumara said, when Shankachuda returned home duly married, after performing the penance and receiving the boons, Danavas and others rejoiced. Leaving their world and accompanied by their preceptor, the Asuras assembled and approached the Danava. They bowed to that resplendent Danava, their lord, humbly, and eulogized him with love and respect. They stayed with him alone. On seeing the family preceptor, Shankachuda, son of Dhamba, bowed to him with devotion and prostrated before him with respect. After conferring his excellent benediction, Shukra, the family preceptor, narrated the tales of the gods and Danavas. He expatiated on the natural enmity of the two, the invariable defeat of the Asuras, the victory of the gods, and the help rendered by Brahaspati. With the consent of the Asuras, the preceptor Sukra made him the emperor of Danavas, Asuras, and others with jubilant festivities. The delighted Asuras were highly joyous. They offered him presents lovingly. The son of Dhamba, the heroic and valorous Shankachuda, shone as the emperor of Asuras. Taking a vast army of Dechas, Danavas, and Rakshasas, and seated in his chariot, he marched quickly to the city of Indra, with the intention to conquer it. The leader of the Danavas, going in the midst of his attendants, shone as the moon in the midst of stars, or as the sun in the midst of planets. When hearing that Shankachuda was coming, Indra, the king of heaven, accompanied by the gods, made preparations for a fight. Then a tremendous fight ensued between the Asuras and the gods, delighting the heroic and terrifying the cowardly. It caused hairs to stand on end. When the warriors roared in the battle, there was a tumultuous noise. The sound of drums and other instruments encouraged the warriors. The powerful gods fought with the Asuras ferociously and defeated them. They were afraid and fled. On seeing them fleeing their leaders, Shankachuda roared like a lion and fought with the gods. With his power and force, he distressed the gods. The gods could not endure his dazzling brilliance. They fled. The gods, thus vanquished, took shelter in the caves and the mountains. They lost their independence. They were subjugated. They lost their lustre like the frozen sea. Thus the son of Dhamba, the valorous leader of the Danavas, conquered all the worlds and took up the powers of the gods. He kept the three worlds under his control. He partook of all the shares and sacrifices. He became Indra and ruled the universe. He carried the task of Kubera, moon, sun, fire, Yama, and Vayu, according to his ability. The great hero, the powerful Shankachuda, became overlord of the gods, Asuras, Danavas, Rakshasas, Gandharvas, serpents, Kinnaras, Nagas, and, in fact, all the people of the three worlds. Thus Shankachuda enjoyed the kingdom of the worlds for many years. He became a great emperor. There was no famine, plague, or pestilence in his realm. The planets were not inauspicious. There was no worry or sickness among the people. The subjects were happy forever. Even without being tilled, the earth yielded plenty of plants and vegetation. Many medicinal herbs grew up. Plants remained always fruitful and juicy. The oceans yielded plenty of gems and jewels. Abundant flowers and fruits grew up on the earth. Rivers, flowers, and pure crystal with rivers flowed with pure crystal clear water. Accepting the gods, all living beings were happy and free from distress. The people of 4 castes and stages of life maintained their respective duties and activities. When he ruled, none was miserable in the 3 worlds. Only the gods were reduced to misery, and that too by the fratricidal jealousy and enmity. Shankachuda was a close friend of Krishna, the resident of Goloka. He was powerful and always engaged in devotion to Krishna. O sage, although he was a Danava, his nature was different. He was born as a Danava due to a previous curse. O dare, thereafter the defeated gods, deprived of their kingdom, consulted among themselves and went to Brahma's assembly chamber along with the sages. They saw the Creator and bowed to and eulogized him with distress. They explained to him everything in detail. After consoling the gods and the sages, Brahma, accompanied by them, went to Vaikuntha that yields happiness to the good. Accompanied by the gods, Brahma saw the Lord of Lakshmi, decorated with a crown, earrings, and a garland of wild flowers. On seeing Vishnu bearing Shankha, Chakra, mace, and the lotus, the Lord with the 4 arms, yellow garments, accompanied by Nandana, Siddhas, Brahma, and other gods, bowed to the Lord along with the great sages. They eulogized him with palms joined in reverence. The gods said, O Lord of the universe, Lord of the gods, O Lord of Vaikuntha, save us who have sought refuge in you, O illustrious Vishnu, O elderly one in the 3 worlds. O Lord Vishnu, O Lord of the 3 worlds, you alone are the protector of the worlds. O supporter of Lakshmi, O Govinda, O the vital air of the devotees, obeisance be to you. After eulogizing thus, all the gods cried in front of Vishnu. On hearing it, Lord Vishnu spoke to Brahma thus. Vishnu said, Why have you come to Vaikuntha, inaccessible even to yogins? What distress has befallen you? Tell me just here. Sanat Kumara said, on hearing the words of Vishnu and bowing to him, with palms joined in reverence, he narrated to him the activities of Shankachuda and the distress suffered by the gods. On hearing that, Vishnu, who knew everything, laughed. The Lord then told Brahma the secret of Shankachuda. Lord Vishnu said, O lotus-born Brahma, I know everything about Shankachuda, a great devotee of mine, of great splendor, and who had been formerly a cowherd. Hear all the detail about him, the old narrative. There is nothing to be suspected. Shiva will necessarily perform what is good. His region, called Shiva Loka, is greater than the greatest. It is above everything. Shiva, the supreme Brahman, the great God, shines there. He is the presiding deity of Prakriti and Purusa. He wears 3 Shaktis. He is both devoid and possessed of attributes. He has the great splendor for his form. O Brahma, the 3 deities bring about creation, etc. are born of him. They are Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, endowed with Sattvika and other attributes. He alone is the supreme soul. He sports there with Parvati. He is free from illusion. He is the formulator of the eternal and the non-eternal. The Goloka is near it. Shiva's cow shed is situated there. Krishna, having my form, stays there at Shiva's behest. It is to tend his cows and bulls that he has been ordered by him. Deriving happiness from him, he too sports there. His wife Radha is the mother of the universe. Her form is greater than Prakriti. It is the 5th sportive form. Many cowherds and cowherdesses born of her live there. They are sportively inclined and follow Radha and Krishna. The very same Sudhama, now born as Shankachuda, has been fascinated by her, by Shiva's illusion. Cursed by Radha, he is born as a Danava to his distress. Krishna has already ordained that the death of Shankachuda will be by Rudra's trident. Casting off his body, he will become his comrade again. O Lord of gods, knowing this, you need not have any fear. Let us seek refuge in Shiva. He will do everything conducive to our good. You, I, and the gods stand here fearless due to that only. Sanat Kumara said, After saying this and mentally thinking upon Shiva, who, the Lord of all, is favorably disposed to his devotees, Vishnu went to Shiva Loka, accompanied by Brahma. Footnotes. To 244, the capital city of Indra's dominions, also called Amaravati, is situated in the vicinity of Mount Meru. It is also called Devapura, city of the gods. To 47. Radha was a cowherdess and a favorite mistress of Krishna. She is worshipped among the Vaishnavas as an incarnation of Lakshmi, as Krishna is of Vishnu. 248. The energies of Rudra, Vishnu and Brahma are the three embodied forms of primordial cosmic nature. There is a fourth energy called Shiva of the attributeless Shiva. Radha is the supreme unsportive fifth form of Prakriti. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vyom Veshwanatam Jagannatanatam Sarantabhajam Buddhiptam Vesham Bhutanatam Sham Om Kapurakaram Karanavataram Sansara Sarabhujakendra Sadavas Pate Harar Mahadevi Kijam Jum Sambhu Sotramma Kapiyam Swamishtivaram Jayati Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Parandra Kashmasha Om Tiva Mata Chapitatume Tiva Bandusha Sakatve Vidyatra Vinam Tuve Hari Om Tat Sat.